Cook me like your soup. What? Okay. That's a little weird. Okay. So I'm cutting up I'm just trying to prepare stuff. This is flirting. Nice earbuds. You like them? Yeah. Thanks. Natasha gave them to me. Feels so special. At least I get to keep some part of her on my ears. You're cooking soup tomorrow? Nice. So right now I'm working on getting my carrots cut up. So I got to cut up my carrots. I got to cut up the beef for the stew or soup, whatever you want to call it. Damn it. Oh, that one's a goner. Mom wanted to know if you're making her some too. Oh, God. Sure. I'm making enough. It's supposed to serve 12. Like 12 servings. So I plan on making it and then just like refrigerating it. Oh my gosh, the milkman. What's up, milkman? Man, it's been so hard for me to catch your streams, apparently. Dang, dude. Where the heck do you even live? We're like, I don't remember. Aren't you like West Coast or something like that? For some reason I felt like you were, but what's up, Akima? So yeah, so I gotta cut up. I'm cutting up my carrots. So I have like I don't know a bunch of carrots and a bunch of. Dude, look at this! Look at this organic celery, dude. Look how long this celery is. When's the last time you've seen celery stalks? Even like non-organic. This thing's huge. Like since when is celery this long? I feel like it's never this long, or it's like usually like also really puny too. Like the stalks are like this big. They're not huge. So I got to cut up some celery, and I got to finish cutting my carrots, and I got to trim the beef. I'm just trying to get everything prepared, and that way tomorrow morning I'm just gonna take it all and just dump it in the crock pot. Basically, I feel like I'll probably just sear the beef tonight because it says something about like searing it before you throw it in there. You like that long celery? Oh yeah, North Carolina. Well, what the heck, man? How long do you cook soup for? This is going to be in the crock pot. It's got to cook for 9 to 10 hours. So that the beef is nice and tender. Mom said I can change my last name to Baker and call you Dad. Okay. So I texted Lauren tonight and was like, hey, you know, hopefully work treated you well or whatever. This is after I was just leaving Giant Eagle, the grocery store, picking up this stuff. I made the big mistake of going there hungry, so I ended up buying a bunch of shit that I didn't need. So that was kind of dumb. But I texted her after I went there, said, "Hey, hopefully work treated you well. Hopefully you're having a good night." And then she texted me back like shortly after and was like, she was like, "I literally was just gonna text you." She's like, I'm over at my friend's house, and I'm telling her about our date the other night. Ooh. I didn't, I don't want to be like, I'm not going to be the guy who says, "Oh, what are you saying?" Because then that would imply that I actually cared. No, play. That would imply that I feel like she has something bad to say, but there's nothing but anything good to say. Ramen isn't soup. Ew. Who said anything about ramen? Ramen. That's not. Yeah. What the hell is that? It's just the noodles and ugh. A bunch of sodium and preservatives and nastiness. Stuff tastes like. I mean, it may be soup, but I don't know. Ramen. It's just. I don't know. Like that's just gross. Yeah, I ended up spending a bunch of money. I was just like, okay, I just need to get stuff for soup. I knew the soup was going to be expensive, but I figured, well, if it's 12 servings, then it'll last me like several days for lunch and dinner. So that's why I decided to just buy like double the recipe I found online and kind of made some changes. The instant shit is not soup. I mean, there's soup in a can, and that's technically instant, right? That stuff's pretty good. Like New England clam chowder. All right, a lot of carrots. There's all our carrots are done. Damn, I should have. And I bought these, so I think what I'm gonna do with the mushrooms is I'm just gonna throw them in there whole because I think they'll shrink. Anyway, so they're mini mushrooms. So I figured, just put whole mushrooms in there. So I'm not gonna cut those up. I'll just leave them the way they are. Right? They should be fine. They should get marinated in the beef broth when I cook it. So and then I got 3 of these for beef stew. All right. So I kind of actually forgot, like, I was using my phone for my recipe, and now I can't really check. But I'll just cut up how much ever celery I actually feel like I want to use. Instead of, I guess, literally going based on the recipe. I feel like I like celery, so celery's good. Cooked celery is just as good. I'll probably have some left to eat with like peanut butter or something like that. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? Yes, I'm Mr. Rogers, kids. Would you be mine? Dud. You're a dud. Dud. Fuddy duddy. No. Don't dud me, bruh. Don't dud me, Foolio. No. What? Oh, I see. I didn't cut off the top of that one. You're a dud? Oh, man. Pew pew, shots fired. So yeah, she said she was talking to her friend about her date, so that's kind of interesting. But yeah, I try to like, dang, you got dudded. Right. I try to like, I told her, so I try to just message her every here and there just to make sure that between now and the next date that we have a way of, we keep in contact at least, so at least there's some conversation going on. I think what I'm gonna end up doing is I think every day until Wednesday I'll just say like, hey, this is your daily question. Just kind of try to be funny about it. This is your daily question, and ask her one question, at least one question each day. Maybe follow-up questions. Yes, if you hear me chopping slow, it's because I don't cook normally or cut stuff up or anything like that. I am a slow chopper. But you know what? It's a slow, methodical pace. And we got nice sized pieces of celery to throw in there. You need some chalky milk. Uh-oh. You had 3 gallons today. Don't cut your finger. Yeah, shit. I've seen people, or heard of at least people doing that. My mom's been able to do that before. Not cut her finger off, but like take off a chunk of skin. Cutting stuff up. That's why I'm slow, because I'm not like trying to murder myself here. There's no reason to go fast. Other than like, yeah, if you think your time, like 5 extra seconds of time is worth potentially risk cutting your skin off your finger, then sure, but not me. I'm not a chef where you got the cut like. Yeah, I'm not about that. You become like a dicing robot. So, what did you guys do tonight? Did anyone do anything? Literally, after I got done streaming, I went and checked out a couple of different recipes that I wanted to get or use for the soup, and then figured out how much I needed of everything, and then I went to the store and went shopping. Like literally, that's all I've done. Well, then I came home and I ate some. I bought something there that I could just heat up in the oven, and then started working on the meal prep for the soup. So that's what I've done for like the last 3 hours, and then hopefully if I have some time left after I'm done with this, then I'll start cleaning up in my office. Baker, your high pitched child in the what? What's up, Trey? Yes, thank you. My ex-girlfriend gave them to me. At no extra costs. She actually said, "Hey, you're a pretty good lay. How about you have these beats?" The sound of celery cutting is cringe. Oh, well, it's probably because it's the board too. Like, there's a screeching noise. Yes, it's me cutting. You're cringe. Yes, it hurts your ears. Oh, I'm sorry. It's in HD, buddy. I feel like I should put more celery in there. I feel like I'm just gonna use this whole thing because there's like 2 stalks left in this thing that are actually like usable. This one looks like it's like rotting or something. I don't know. So I'll just make the rest of this. Just cut the rest of this up and be done with it. Yeah, because this is like the. Oh, thank God it's gone. Oh, you know what? Let me I'll unplug the other thing. That thing is going that makes that high pitch sound. That's not the celery cutting, but that high pitch sound that you guys hear sometimes. Or at least you used to hear it on Live Me a lot. Oh, and I took some trash out. I need to clean. Actually, you know what? I'll probably just clean dishes tonight instead. My kitchen is a freaking disaster piece right now. So terrible. For living alone, I should not have such a messy house, but somehow it manages to get pretty disgusting. Can you see the pets? Why? Spicy nuggets with the hot sauce from McDonald's is so good. Ew. Spicy nuggets. Oh, that's the other thing. The girl I'm dating, she doesn't like spicy food either, like me. We both have acid reflux as well too. So wow, like we match on all sorts of levels, all sorts of crazy, ridiculous levels, down to the food and down to our acid reflux, our GERD, our gastroesophageal reflux disorder, as they call it. GERD, what a name for it, aka acid reflux. All right, so that's all the celery. So basically, that's all the veggies. Just about. I have some carrots left, so I can eat some of these with like peanut butter or something like that. The pets aren't around. Plus, my hands are clean, and I don't want to pick up my cats while I'm sitting here playing with food. You know, it's kind of. I don't know what kind of house you live in, Trey, but this ain't the ghetto, bruh. I'm not picking up my pets with my hands while I'm trying to like prepare food. It's like God said, man, I feel bad for this baker guy. He works hard and he just wants a woman, and then you turn down to you. We know you got her pregnant. You can't keep secrets. What the hell? You don't have to pick them up. Well, Mom said she get ready to coming up in July. You're gonna be her. Oh my God. Mom, come on. We're well past that. You can tell her, look, I've got 45-year-olds trying to hit me up on Match. So those cougars looking for me. I had to tell her, I had a PhD, a lady with a PhD trying to hook up. So she better have some skills. If she's gonna compare, she's gonna compete. Mom, what you got? So inappropriate. So inappropriate. So yeah, I'm gonna cut all the fat off this stuff. That is disgusting. You don't cook your food with that crap. You cut all the fat off this stuff. Ugh. Akima. What's up, BBG? So I think I'm gonna keep it this size. This is good. This is pretty nice size because obviously it'll shrink a little bit while it cooks. Bro, that fat is the best. Ew, you are disgusting. Ew. Ew, Donovan, that's gross. You are gross. You guys, ugh. How could you? It gives it more flavor. No, wait, stop it. You know what's going in here? I'm gonna have a cup of wine in this stuff. So there's gonna be wine in here, there's gonna be Italian seasoning, there's gonna be parsley flakes, and yeah, so I mean I'll have plenty of flavoring. I don't need fat. You're telling when you eat steak, you cut all the yeah. And actually, I buy steak. I buy sirloin steak that doesn't. It's low in fat, and usually it doesn't have fat on it. It's already, it's just basically lean by nature. So, like, I buy sirloin for a reason, so I don't have all the fat. Dude, what the? Cooking soup with a bit of the fat gives it flavor. Stop it! I don't do fat, okay, man. Because I don't want to eat any of that stuff. I hate when people have that in their soup, and I'm just like, oh, and I gotta pick out the meat because it's all fatty and crap, and like that's just gross, dude. It's just gross. Baker, you need fat in your diet. Yeah, I have fat. I eat fat with my peanuts. That fat is fine because it's like saturated fat or whatever. It's part of the peanut, but not like fat that I have to chew in my mouth. That's like all mushy and crap. Like, ooh. That I can't stand. I can't stand it. Like it's like the texture and all that stuff. I can't do it. Plus, I know what I'm eating, so I'm just like, ooh, that makes it even worse. He doesn't like anything that has to do with fat. Yes, fat women. No, I'm just like, I'm just kidding. Oh, oh, that was pretty good. Anyways, Baker obviously it doesn't melt. Wow, Baker. I know, right? I'm just messing around. Actually, I do kind of like thick women, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know. It's kind of my thing. I don't, as much as I like to think that I like skinny girls, like, I've never been with a skinny girl. Like, Natasha wasn't skinny. She was just well proportioned for her size. So, since she was as tall as me, about or maybe an inch shorter, her body weight was distributed in a way that made her look leaner than she was, but she was still bigger. Yeah, you have said that before. Stop it. He likes twigs and no meat. That's not true. I've never had a girl like that. I've never been with a girl like that. Literally, never in my life have I been with a girl I've never been with a girl who's weighed. Okay, let's put it this way. I've never been with a girl who's weighed as much as me or less. So that's saying something. Every girl I've been with has weighed more than me by, a bit. Even Natasha, same thing. I knew how much she weighed. I have my weighs. When she's like weighing herself in my house, and I'm like taking a look at the scale, like, oh, how much you? No, no, she told me the one time, and because she told me when she was trying to cut weight when we first met, not like because we first met, but before we first met, like she was saying how she was 5 pounds. What? 5 pounds? What do you mean 5 pounds? I don't think I like where this conversation is going. Wait, what? What? Why not? He knocks them out, then weighs them. Yes, and drag their carcass onto the scale after I chloroform them. Like, hey, babe, check this out. Hey, come over here. Hey, can you go check that out over there? See what I got going on? Oh, God, I got like a... Okay. Yeah, I should be careful before doing something like that again. Have you ever got a cramp in your toe? Ow. Wakey, Higgs and Bakey, yeah. I literally just got a cramp like in my... Yeah, you're Peyton, that's her drinking from the damn water thing. Chug, 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 chug. Actually, that's Chester. Peyton, you want to say hi? You want to say hi? No, you can't. No, I can't. I'm not gonna have her jump up because then she'll get on. She'll think it's okay to jump up on the counter. Don't want to teach her bad habits. She already has enough. Spanky, hanky, panky. What the heck? Do you love the hanky panky, Elenitis? Tell her to bark. No, she doesn't do that. Plus, I would not want to teach my dog to do that. She's sniffing the beef. She's like, "Oh, what's up there, Daddy? What's up there? I heard you just plopped your meat on the counter. I want some of your meat, baby. I want some of your meat, Daddy." This might not be big enough. Might need a deeper bowl for this beef. Whoa, what's up there, Daddy? I know that was obviously it was intentional to sound perverted. So what I'll end up doing is I'll end up browning this stuff. I'm just gonna put all this on here. Look at that, nice and lean. You're not gonna find very much fat on my steak, bruh, or my beef, my stew beef. You should make a cooking show, right? I don't cook that much though. That's the thing, man. Like this is probably the most work I've put into a meal since when I made that ham. I don't know if you guys remember. I didn't do a video of it. I think I took pictures and put it in Discord though. When I made that ham bone soup, this is probably the most effort I've put into anything since the ham bone soup. So like I don't like to cook really at all. I don't like to spend that much time cooking. I find it boring. Actually, it was funny that you mentioned that though. My therapist. You need to make up your mind. Do you like the fat or not? No, I don't. You know, well, it depends. It's not on my food. My women can have some because, you know, how else are you gonna? All right. Anyways, no comment. Ah, shit. Okay. That would have been inappropriate. And this is a immature audience, so mostly. So I don't want to give anyone any ideas or, you know, there's kids watching, for God's sake. Baker Corner coming Valentine's Day. Wait, what? Oh, Baker Corner. Yeah, but my therapist said something today about, she's like, have you ever thought about taking a cooking class? And I'm like, oh, hell no. I'm like, no, I mean, because I said something like, I know when I do cook, cooking in itself is slightly therapeutic because, you know, it's you're relaxed, you're taking your time doing something, but I don't like the fact that it takes time to do it. I should come cook for you? Oh, man. You're gonna pay me? I'll wear a French maid outfit for you while I cook. If that's your kind of thing, honey. $5? The hell? Take it or leave it. I'll leave it. Leave that whack ass shit on the table. Baker, how are you going to complain about something taking time when you did that 500-piece puzzle? Because that's different. I actually enjoy that. I don't enjoy cooking. I don't like trying to take time to figure out new recipes and like take time to cook stuff. There's nothing enjoyable about that for me. At least with a 500-piece puzzle, I feel like I'm accomplishing something. And plus, it allows you to be, you're kind of like being creative. I don't know. I guess you're creative when you're cooking too a little bit, but I don't know. It's just different for me. I just don't have any desire to. Do you like meat on the toast? You know, actually, you know what? Well, sooner or later, I'm gonna find out. Like maybe, you know what? Maybe since Lauren, we pretty much align on a lot of things, maybe I'll say like one day, hey baby, how about them toes? She'll be like, oh shit, I never thought you'd ask. And I'll be like, oh shit. It's on. It's on. She probably, you know what? She probably has like toe rings and shit, as my guess, knowing her. So that would be extra kind of kinky. Like, oh, hey, she got down here. She probably, and since she seems to take care of her outward appearance, she probably does very good at taking care of her herself as well. For her, so her feet are probably really clean. Do you like beat on the ears? You know, the one thing I wouldn't like on the ears is those gauges. Melinda has those. I don't find gauges very attractive, especially since like you're without them, you have a big gaping fucking hole in your ear. It's like that's I don't understand why anyone would want that because it's not like you can necessarily reverse that. I mean, I'm sure there's probably ways you can, but not like without like grafting fucking skin from your ass cheeks or something and trying to patch up holes in your ear. Like that's just like the weirdest freaking thing. I never understand why people do that to themselves. It's weird. But I like ears. Ears are attractive on women. I like the bite ears. They taste good. They taste good. Dude, I'm a freak, man. Okay, so that's all I can say. Like, if you haven't figured that out by now, like I'm a freak, okay? Bro, I'm so effing what? Caffeinated right now? You did Mountain Dew Major Melon got you fluffed up once. Okay. Yeah, like Mike Tyson. No, 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 not like that. No, you gotta be sensual when it comes to women's ears, man. Like that's like that's kind of like a G spot on their head, if you will. If you play your cards right, man. If you know how to take care of them. If you know how to take care of them, you can get them going with the ears. Yeah, but you gotta nibble on them, man. You gotta chew on them a little bit. You like you're really okay. I figured you would say something like that. Ew, this one looks super bloody. Is this one? No, it's just extra wet or something. It's extra wet. Look, yeah, check out my extra wet meat. It's glistening. Who wants to who wants to beat my meat? Makers decide to put chocolate sauce in between the toes. That's sick. Now, see, I don't do all that. I mean, I don't need that kind of stuff. I like the natural, the natural flavor of things. I want the natural toe flavor, the toe jam flavor. No, if she's got nice feet, which I like I said, this girl probably does. She's probably got really nice feet, is my guess, based on the very little I know about her. She's probably she probably has very good hygiene, which is phenomenal. That's what you want in a girl. You want her to have some good hygiene because you never know. Natural, like after a long walk of sweat and fungus, you like that. Beef, yes, beef is what's for dinner. What's up, Flaming X? How's it going? You want some of my beef? Here, put it in your mouth. Open wide. Say ah, ah. It's nice and raw. Pause. Why am I pausing? Never say that again. What, you want my beef in your mouth? You just got salmonella. Baker likes the vinegar smell of feet. Well, first off, I have no sense of smell. My sense of smell is basically dead, so I can't smell anything. So if private parts of a woman have some type of funky smell, I can't. I'm blessed with the gift of not being able to smell it. So whether it's feet or no, I've never I haven't been able to smell since I was a kid. I haven't been able to smell. He was like, "Wow." I haven't been able to smell since I was a kid. Like literally, I don't know what things smell like. It drives some people crazy. You don't think that's a gift? Yeah, it is. So when people say, "Oh, do you smell how bad that is?" I'm like, "No," and they're like, "Damn, like that shit's raunchy as fuck." And I'm like, "Okay," like that's a pretty good gift, I'd say. It's a pretty good gift. But you can taste. Yes, I can taste. I just can't smell. Yeah, because I know, like, if I know what, like, I can think right now. I know what a blueberry tastes like. I know what steak tastes like. I know what chicken tastes like. I know what fish tastes like. I know what carrots taste like, and celery and all that kind of stuff. Like, absolutely, like very distinct taste, very distinct tastes. But when it comes to smell, like, unless it's something like putrid, like it's got to be like, if you've ever smelled cat urine, it has to be like cat urine strong for me to be able to smell it. So like if you put like bleach to my nose, I'll probably, I could sense that there's something pungent in front of my face, but I wouldn't know it's bleach. I would just know like, oh God, this smells, but that's all I would know. So I can't decipher what smell it is, even if I can sense, even if I have a sense of a smell, if that makes any sense. Sense of a smell, if that makes any sense. Anyways, don't mind me. I'm kind of busy cutting my meat. I'm cutting my meat into tiny little pieces so I can feed it to my kids. You know, you can pretty much make anything sound inappropriate. That is a gift. Oh, I'm going to Baker. I'm not gonna eat your raw meat. Just beat and come over like a blown Browns playoff game lost by 1%. Oh my gosh, what the hell, dude? Why are you? What is your problem? What is your problem, Alanitis? You need to stay off that Mountain Dew, bro. Clearly, it's got you drugged. So if your house is on fire and the smoke detector don't come on, yeah, basically, I would be screwed. Yes, if the smoke detector did not come on. You're absolutely right. Or if I did have someone living with me who could smell and be like, "Hey, babe, house is kind of burning down. If we can go ahead and get out of here." Look at all this fat, man. Like, come on, bro. Like, seriously. And you can't really like cut around that because then it's like there'd be nothing left. Yummy. You're so disgusting, dude. You are so disgusting. It's not a chicken wing, Trey. I mean, there's a little bit of fat getting in there, but I just don't like, okay, like this. Like, why? Why do I need that big ass chunk of fat for? Eat one raw and I'll donate $1. No, that's nasty. I mean, you can eat red meat raw, no problem, and not be sick, but you also do risk mad cow disease by doing such things. So I am not willing to take that risk with my life. I'm okay. I'm fine with living for now. Now, maybe 10 years from now, maybe it's a different story. I don't know, because hopefully I'll have kids and then they'll be making me want to pull my, wait, what did I say? Did I not say 1 cent? My son is waving at you. He wants to say hi. Hi. Oh, so I gotta keep it clean now. We got kids. Oh, I said dollar. Oh, sorry. 1 cent, dude. You're such a bum. Now the stream's rated G, guys. It's not even. It can't even be PG. It's just G. There's kids. There's kids in the audience. But hey, Akima, I do say my stream is not rated for kids, so it's not intended for kids. What are you talking about now? Nothing. Oh, he left. He wanted to say hi to the guy in my computer. Now, children, what do you say when you meet a nice man? Are you my daddy? Does anyone remember? Well, probably most of you won't remember where that's from. From Don't Be a Menace. Are you my daddy? Barnacles Alanitis went PG. What the heck? Okay. Well, I'm not talking about anything. I was talking about like you guys eating my meat. Hey, how the hell did this thing get in there? One slipped by. You gotta shave that thing off a little bit there. There's too much fat on there. There we go. Now we got that off. Spicy garlic wings sound good. No, not anything spicy. Why? Why does it gotta be spicy, bruh? Why? Why does it gotta be spicy? The one thing I will say I appreciate more about YouTube than LiveMe when it comes to this stuff is that at least I don't have to stand in front of the camera the whole damn time. Otherwise, they're like, "Oh, we're gonna stop your stream because we don't see you for like 2 seconds." That crap used to annoy me so much with live meat. So I'm trying to decide, should I could brown it tonight and then just leave it in the fridge. That way tomorrow I don't really need to do anything. I just need to just throw it all in the bowl and it'd be good. You're eating flaming hot lemon Doritos now. Ew. That's disgusting. How do you like spicy stuff? Don't you get, does your butthole burn when you're after you You guys don't see this. Check this out. Look at this. No, not really. I only want to get the Carolina Reaper wings. Oh, so that that so Lauren said, oh, I think I mentioned to you guys that she said she had COVID back at the end of last year, and she said that like she had lost her taste, and so she got those Carolina Reaper wings from B-Dubs to see if they would even be hot. And she's like, yeah, they basically tasted like mild. She's like, normally if I eat something that spicy, it would be really spicy. She's like, yeah, they basically tasted mild to me. And I'm just like, yeah, okay. I'm like, I'm sure it probably fucked up her stomach though. Baker's drinking that low carb beer. What a big boy you're getting to be. Low carb. It's not beer. Technically. All right. So what do I want to do now? I need to yeah, my house is a mess. It is disgusting. It is a disgusting freaking mess. Yeah, you guys are gonna have to wait here for a minute here. It's apple juice, exactly. It's my Powerade. It's my Powerade. It's actually it's actually Gatorade, some G2. Should be good enough. Should be good. Good. We want a food review. What do you mean a food review? What kind of food review are you gonna freaking get, man? Who's gonna review the food? Should I send some down to Preston in VA and have him review it? Send him a bowl of soup when we're done. So this is my cutting board, my fantastic cutting board that I use. Nice durable plastic. You have the same fridge, small freezer, and the fridge on the bottom. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think pretty much most people have like that kind of fridge, right? Isn't it? I think that's pretty much like, it's pretty standard. I'd say. All right. I'm gonna spray some Pam in the pan. Send everyone a bowl of soup. And I'm gonna put some. I've got some extra virgin olive oil for the beef. So I'll get this cooking and get it all nice and browned. You have one where the freezer and fridge are split vertically. Oh yeah. Melinda has one like, well, no, I take that back. She's got, hers is like, it's like a wider fridge and it's got like, it's split vertically at the top of the fridge so you can open each side individually, and then the freezer is a pull-out thing at the bottom. She took it from her, the house she was living in with her ex. She said they spent like, I think quite a bit on the fridge, so she's like, I'm taking this fucking thing. I think they may have fought over it or something. She's like, I got this bitch. So suck it. All right. Well, so I can only cook so much at a time. So sus. What's sus? There's my bowl of mad cow soup. I'm getting hungry, man. Mad cow soup. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Get some of that mad cow. Boo. Boo. Let's see. I'm gonna move you guys here. There we go. That's pretty good. Oh, let's go this way, I guess. At least that way I can pay attention to this while it cooks. Dude, one of my fingernails got all jagged. Check this thing out. I'm not trying to flick you off, actually. It just happens to be my middle finger. Come on, focus, camera. Look at the top of that thing. It got all jacked. It was too long, and then it ended up cracking at the top. Look at that. I ended up having to clip into the nail just so I can file it down because it was like all jagged and crap. Pissed me off, man. Pissed me off. It's terrible. All right, so while that's going, we will get a handy dandy lid. Look, check out these lids. Coolest lids ever, man. Oh snap, they pop open. So like if you want to put something in the microwave, it's got a vent on the top. These are Rubbermaid containers. Got them for pretty damn cheap on Amazon. Long nail gets you boyfriend, short nail gets you girlfriend. You know what? I thought they said long nails are for people who do stuff with drugs, like snort cocaine and shit like that. I think that's what long nails are for. There was this dude, I kid you not, there was this black dude who I remember worked at the Subway that we would go to for lunch sometimes. And this dude had nails like this. These things were like I swear, like 1/4 of an inch long or something like that. And like his pinky finger were like that. All his fingers were like that. And it was just like, dude, that is disgusting. That's gross. Like my fingernails get long, but not like that. That dude had like extensions on his finger. It was like almost like he went and got them done. That's how long they were. Like he had the pressed nails. That was so gross. So this thing says something like you should cook this long enough like for it to get like seared essentially, where it's like got like some crispiness to it or some crap like that, or like it's almost like not like burnt, but like kind of like that, kind of crispy. Baker, you make me want a lobotomy. Okay. It's not a good thing or a bad thing. Oh, you know what else I got at the store today? This was a huge mistake. I should have never bought these because this is a guilty pleasure of mine. Dude, they're so moldy. It's disgusting. You should have done the meat tomorrow. No, I'll just refrigerate it. I mean, I'll put it in the thing. It'll be still good enough because I've got to make it in the morning because it'll be cooking for 9 hours. So literally, I'm just gonna wake up, dump all my beef broth into my crock pot, get that thing turned up, and then these are actually pistachio flavored muffins. These things are freaking amazing. The best effing thing you would ever eat in your entire life. They're so freaking good. So freaking good. But they're so bad for you. Because they got a shit ton of butter and stuff in there, you know that, but like still they're so amazing. Avocados from Mexico, nuts. Plus, yeah, because I don't want to spend time in the morning trying to cook all this chemo. That's why I'm just doing it now. It'll be fine. It's just gonna sit in the fridge overnight and then just throw it in the crock pot in the morning. It'll be fine. It'll be good enough. Plus, it'll be sitting in there in that stew or in the crock pot like the whole day, so it'll be nice and get nice and tender and nice and flavorful. So what I'm gonna end up doing, so they tell you to use a dry red wine, But what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna end up putting a cup of this in there, sweet red. This it's kind of like this wine right here. Oh, excuse me. This wine right here is like it's like a dry, but it has a little bit of sweetness to it. So it's not sweet at all, even though it says sweet red wine. So it's basically the equivalent of a dry red, but it's got some actual flavor to it. So mixing that in with the soup, like I feel like that'll give it some good flavor. The soup will have like some tanginess to it, I guess. Are we really watching you make soup? I mean, I'm not making soup right now, but I am browning beef for my soup. Mike, you wanna taste some of my meat? Hey, Mike, open wide. Stick my beef in your mouth. Chester wants bad cow soup too. What's up, buddy? How's it going, dude? What you up to, man? How's school? How's life? Mike, what have you been up to? Mike, what do you even do anymore? Do you still work at Amazon? Like, what do you do now in life? When are you supposed to be? When are we supposed to see you playing for the Raiders? When are you going to the NFL, man? I'm still waiting for that day so you can give me free tickets. Damn, how long does it take to make soup? I had it first, Mike. First off, so I'm making beef soup. You still work for Amazon? All right, well, that's cool. So I cut up carrots and celery to put in there, and then I bought beef that was made or cut in a way that lends itself for being used in beef stew or soup, whatever you want to call it. And then I got some mushrooms to put in there, which I'm not cutting those up. I'm just using those whole. I'm browning the beef, and then tomorrow I'm just gonna like basically dump everything into my crock pot, and it's got to sit in there for 9 hours. You couldn't register a class this semester, so it's just work at home. Wow, dude. So I think no one from the stream let you borrow $3,500. You should have invested in some stocks. Say hi. Hello. I'm Chester. Exactly. Buy some stocks. Hi. He doesn't even care either. He'll sit here and purr. Oh snap! Who's this little guy? Oh, this little guy. The little Maxwell. Say, I'm Maxwell. Sorry, Payne, I can't pick you up and show you off. Ow, my foot. Why does my foot keep getting a cramp in there? I think I need to drink more water. I think that's what they say. When you start getting cramps in your body, you need to drink more water. Damn. It's the second time I feel like a cramp in my left foot today. Shit hurts. Just within the last like half hour. Must be like the way I'm moving or something. Water mustard hill. Eat a banana. Do you want me to eat it live on stream, Akima? You gonna watch me? I don't think that's YouTube appropriate. Should I eat it like Nicki Minaj would eat a banana? It sounds gross, but it helps. Don't. Not sexy? Oh, I thought it might be. Hockey players drink pickle juice for that reason. So one time, plan starting the soup. Probably like 9 or 8, because it says it should sit in there for like 9 or 10 hours. So And that part's gonna be easy because like literally all I have to do is turn on the crock pot, let it get up to high, set it for, well, put it on high, and then I can set it for 10. Oh, I can put it on low. I bet you I probably put it on low for 10 hours. Yeah, low for 10 hours, and then just let it go. So I'll just do it for 10 hours. That's what she said. Please don't. Please, please don't. Damn. Is that a no means yes kind of thing, Akima? Please don't. But I mean, I really want you to. Trying to think. I mean, I guess like this should be cooked enough, because I mean it's gonna cook sitting in the crock pot either way. I mean, I guess you don't want necessarily like the juices coming from it if it's all bloody and raw or whatever. But I don't. I mean, you're boiling it, so essentially it's not like it's gonna. It's not like it's gonna like contaminate your soup or something. Don't pickle your meats; it'll get sore. All that vinegar. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know if you'd. Yeah, I can see other reasons why you wouldn't want to do that. Dang it, dude. I really jacked up my foot. Like, seriously. Like, seriously, bro. Seriously. How could you? Wow. So has anyone got any plans for the weekend? Anything exciting? Anyone else making soup? Well, except for Preston, of course, since he already said he is. You're gonna see the steam coming off of it. You got bowling? How long does your bowling season last till? I kind of sort of temporarily forgot that I just left the burner on that thing, but I need to put. This wasn't all the beef. I was only able to get some of it in there. Now I gotta cook the rest of this. There's gonna be a lot of beef in this stew. So that'll be great. You know, I just said something about like, so the website I use had like you know, for their recipe it had like what the ingredients were and how much and stuff like that. But then they had a neat thing where they had a little they had a place where you could change how much of the recipe you wanted. So like if you wanted to double it or triple it or quadruple it. So I set it so that, or no, like how many servings you wanted. So I changed it to 12, and it says like 4 pounds of stew beef. And I'm like, no, like 4 pounds. That's way too much effing meat. You don't need that much meat. They basically just multiplied everything by 4 or 12, whatever the hell formula I used. And I'm like, no, that's way too much. Because then it also said like 112 ounces of beef broth, and I'm like, that wouldn't even. If I actually tested that out. I translated that to how many cups that would be of beef broth, and so I put all that. I filled up my crock pot with that much, and it's like if I would have thrown anything in there with that amount of broth, that would have just like overfilled the crock pot. So I ended up buying less beef broth because I'm like, there's no way I need that much. So I did is I bought all natural beef broth. So I'll fill up what I need to get to 80 ounces, which was, I don't know how many ever, 10 cups. And then once I got my 10 cups, then I'll throw all the ingredients in there. And then if I need to top it off with some more of that, I'll do that. Otherwise, some of it will like dissipate naturally. And so I'll just use that to kind of keep topping it off. And then I'm going to put some of this stuff in there. I said Italian seasoning and parsley flakes. I wasn't going to buy natural. I was going to buy like fresh parsley just for like the little bit that I would have needed to cook this stuff. That would have been dumb. I'm okay with spices at that point because I already have them. You can't wait for the draft already. Let's get past the Super Bowl first, bruh. Let's get past the Super Bowl first. Home skillet. Did you say when? Until April, unless it gets shut down again. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I remember, like I said, I did bowling we did bowling one season. That was it. Feel like at least one season. I have a bowling glove from it though. So anytime I go bowling, I always bring my bowling glove, and the same bowling glove fits from when I was young. So it's 10 o'clock, huh? Dope. What? You almost got a 7-10 split. Hmm. Oh, it's good. It's nice and beefy. Nice and beefy. Bruh. That would have got you a trophy. I had a 6-9 split one time. Greek church split might be the hardest. What the heck? What in the world are you talking about, man? So the league I played in, I don't know, like it wasn't really like competitive. I remember like there were some kids from our school that were, well, I guess that makes sense, but there were some kids at our school that were also like on our team or part of our league or however the hell, I don't remember however the hell that damn thing worked. But it was like kids that I hated or I disliked. I remember that. It was like, ugh. Like, do I really have to play together with these bums? They're like, yeah. Yeah, you have to. I'm like, ugh. Ugh. Gross. Hang on, I'll look at your comment in a second. I gotta turn this beef over so it starts browning the other side. And they're all in little cubes, so I gotta turn every little cube to make sure that every little cube gets cooked. Every little cube. Doesn't look as hard because it's like 5 pins. Anyway, who's winning the Super Bowl? Final score. I don't know about score, but I hope Chiefs for sure. You and Mahomes were both September 17th. That's why you're going to Chiefs. Wow, okay. Chiefs because I want Brady to Trey wants Brady to get COVID. That's what I heard.
You heard it here first, folks. Also, because AB doesn't deserve it. Oh, that's true too. Like he's a bum. He's a bum. Remember, he came back after they thought he was good. Then all of a sudden, he had some other bullshit come up, and it's just like he's just like Josh Gordon, dude. You can't. That guy's off the hinges. You can't get. You can't get. You gotta get a leash on him. Yeah. Plus, I need to wake up early. I need to try to wake up early tomorrow so I can do my. I gotta run on the treadmill. So my plan, my thought is that I need to try to wake up early enough where like I can do that, then like have some time to relax. Play a game or maybe start cleaning my office a little, actually, or clean down here a little bit or something in the kitchen. I need to do something before streaming tomorrow. So tomorrow, yeah, I think we're gonna start with Super Bowl sims tomorrow, right? It's Saturday. We're about a week away. No, 2 weeks away. I don't know. I feel like it may be time to start. I don't know. You hope Buffalo never wins the Super Bowl. Yeah, that's kind of rude. Pretty rude. Should also do a Pro Bowl sim. Yeah, but they already did all the Pro Bowl stuff, right? So I mean, is there really a point? Like, what does the Pro Bowl sim prove anyway? Like, I mean, a Pro Bowl sim would never play out like an actual Pro Bowl because obviously Pro Bowls they don't even really care, so they don't really try. They just kind of go. They just kind of show up and like do some stuff on the field. Like make some moves. Men is doing that Sunday. Got it. Ow! He's got. Ow! Okay. Calm down here, buddies. And now I'm getting splashed by grease, so now you know shit's getting real. Now you know shit's getting real. Now you know it's too fucking hot. Fucking grease, man. Fucking grease. Actually. Meow. Shut up, Maxwell. More views for you. Why so early? I don't know what else to do, man. What else am I gonna freaking do? And so we'll be ahead of everyone else. Say, hey, I mean, your Super Bowl week started on Monday, but mine started on Saturday, so haha. Play with you. What the heck? All right, we got our beef. You're starting when the Bills lost, right? That's pretty good. There's no flavor to it because I didn't put any seasoning on it. Should you brown your meat? I mean, they say you should. That is, they said, and if you want to, they say you should. At least that's from what I read. They say you should, so that's why I did it. And if you use mushrooms, you should. Well, they say that you can saute them with butter and stuff like that. I'm not gonna do all that. Like I don't need all that extra fat and crap in my cholesterol in my food. So I'm just gonna the mushrooms. I'm just gonna dump in there. I'm not gonna saute them. They'll get naturally flavored by the broth and the wine, and then the parsley flakes and the Italian seasoning that's going in there as well. Your meat is brown as well. The heck? Sounds inappropriate. Sounds a little inappropriate there, Sonny boy. Sonny boy. Alright, so we got all that ready. And then we'll have this stuff for tomorrow. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to take this other thing out. Well, maybe, because why not? Everything will be out. Oh, you know what? I'm not done yet. Shit. Dude, I forgot. I almost forgot one of the most important ingredients. We're not done with the stream yet. Dude, I almost forgot the effing potatoes, man. What the F, bro? Okay, shit. That would have been bad. Love how everyone up here thinks is we're gonna get Deshaun Watson. We have traded our entire offense away just to get him. What offense? You can trade. Hey, at least you get rid of Kirk Cousins. If you want to call that offense. So, you're gonna have to hang out a second. The stream may be interrupted temporarily. All right, sorry about that. No, what defense you mean? Sorry. So I need to have 4 cups of potatoes, which is 2 of these. So I need to like cut them up and like quarter them or whatever you want to call it. Just cut them in square cubes, more or less. Really, I mean. So I got to peel all these. That's actually that's gonna be quite a few potatoes actually in there. You know what? Maybe if this tastes any good, I'll take some to Melinda tomorrow. I like cooking for her occasionally and actually having her try some of my stuff because she always makes great stuff and my stuff doesn't come near as good as her stuff does, but I like being able to feed her every once in a while. Offense, I meant defense is worth reading. Weigh all scrubs in. Wait, what? Dude, what are you even saying half the time, Alan? That wasn't even like, that was like some incoherent babbling going on right there, bruh. Some incoherent babbling. Come on, water, get hot, bruh. Get hot. Make it hot, baby. You know what? I want... You don't hear it mumbling continues, right? You know, I want a girl that's like Bernie Mac's wife in the Bernie Mac show. Where I can just say, hey babe, drop it like it's hot, and then her do like a little, like a twerk basically. Drop it like it's hot, she just does it on command. How sexy is that? Awesome. That would be hot. That would be cool. Wait, cool, hot. Well, it's cool that it's hot. It's so hot that it's cool. Oh man, we got a little conundrum going on here. Anyways, who are you voting for of all for the NBA? No, I'm not. I'm not participating in that. I'm not participating in the NBA All-Star Game voting. I'm gonna vote for Kyrie Irving just because he's so special needs that I think he needs it just to feel good about himself. That dude has got some major freaking issues, man. Dude's a mental case. He's been a disaster ever since he left Cleveland. He's mentally challenged, mentally disabled, mentally incapacitated. We need to take him off of life support, put him out of his misery. The world's flat. No, it's not. I'm the greatest of all time. I didn't need LeBron to carry me because I can carry a team by myself. What has he done since 2016? He hasn't done shit by himself except for go to 2 different teams, barely make it to the playoffs, and then not win at all. He didn't lead anyone. He's a bum. What flavor is the soup? It is beef, Mike. It'll be in beef broth. Not so some people for beef stew for some reason use chicken broth and then they put beef in the chicken broth, which I guess it could give it a little bit different flavor, but I feel like that seems kind of weird. Like how is it beef stew or beef soup if it's got chicken broth? So just melt the beef into it. Mike, I'm gonna start calling you Kyrie Irving. Melt the beef into a soup. It's not really that would be quite a process, Mike. So I sort of get what you're saying, but it's still kind of asinine what you're vaguely suggesting there. Because really the only way that you could do that is you basically have to like put it on the oven and then let it like basically boil all the juices out of the beef, but you wouldn't get anything out of the beef. You gotta go. All right, see ya, dude. The world's flat, God is fully symmetrical hobbit. Oh, okay. Dud, what's up, Dud? Oh, this potato. Look at this potato. The hell, bro? Like, this thing looks like it's been through hell and back. To carve some stuff out of that one. I think that potato has COVID or something. It's got some type of disease. You're a potato? Yeah, you are. That is one thing we can agree on. Chris is a potato. Oh wait, is that what I'm supposed to say? Oh no, you're not, Chris. No, come on, it's okay. I think that's what you were expecting from me, probably, maybe. Yeah, so I gotta peel all these damn things. So I gotta get all the skin off these stupid potatoes, and again, I gotta get 4 cups of this stuff cut up. So it's I got quite a few potatoes to peel here. 4 cups. That's a lot. That's a lot of freaking potatoes. That might actually be this whole damn bag, to be honest. So Mike, how's your parents? You never ever really talk about anything in your life. To be honest, like honestly, you never really talk about anything in your life. You just kind of like ho hum, like I'm just some dude. I just kind of show up and kind of like do some stuff. I go to school, but not this semester. I go to work. Do you have like a girl that you're dating or anything like that right now? What if they start telling Bert? Hope everything is going well. Yes. What if they start telling us to eat potatoes in order to prevent COVID symptoms later this year with the CDC slogan "Starch Up"? Why? Why would they do that? They think it's going to cure COVID. What the hell, dude? What? This bag of potatoes I got is not the greatest bag of potatoes I've ever obtained in my life. It's actually kind of bad. This one actually, it looks like it has a part that's like rotting. Maxwell, oh, what are you doing? You playing with one of your toys? I see, I think you are. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you. You were just making noise and I didn't know what you were doing. So I thought you were being bad. Because you're... Shit. Because you're good at that. Fortunately, there's nothing in this garbage except for the stuff I've used for this soup, so nothing to be worried about there. It's so nasty. Those potatoes got like rot. Ew. Look at this. This thing literally is rotting on the inside out. That is the most disgusting thing. How is this even at a grocery store? That is by far the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life come from a grocery store. Officially, the most disgusting thing I've ever seen from a grocery store. That was so inappropriate. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and okay, we'll just throw that out. Man, everyone got quiet. Did everyone leave? Everyone left me. It's okay, it's a Friday night. I feel like these are big enough cubes. Excuse me. Excuse me. There's gonna be some big cubes of tomatoes. Actually, it may not need that many cut. I may not need that many more. Actually, I don't understand why these things are like seemingly in such bad condition. Jeez, it's disgusting. The fact that you have a potato completely like rotted through the middle, that is so gross. Like, that should not be a thing from a grocery store. I should have taken a I should take a picture of that and send it to Giant Eagle and say, hey, did you see this? This is a potato I got the other day from your store, damn it. That's disgusting. The thing's like rotting on the inside out. Like, how am I supposed to see that from inside the bag, you know? All right. You know, I only had 3 hours of sleep from last night. So I'm doing all this on 3 hours of sleep right now. I'm like, I don't necessarily feel tired, but I know I'm like, my body's like, okay, dude, like, you need to get some sleep. I could not sleep last night at all. I talked to my therapist about it, and she's just like, well, you should get some like melatonin or something like that. Because like the last time she said something like, oh, you should, you know, have you ever thought about taking like sleeping pills? And I'm like, well, I don't usually, there's 2 cups right there. I'm like, I don't like to take stuff like preventatively just for the sake of taking it, because then you don't necessarily know when you should stop taking it. So I'm like, I just kind of, want to, I said I don't want to just take sleeping pills for the sake of taking sleeping pills. Like I don't want to become like dependent on that shit. And she was like, well, she's like, no, she's like, you could do the melatonin thing, like it's completely natural and all that kind of stuff. So, it's not like drug per se. So she's like, you can. That's a nice, more natural alternative. So, I said, yeah, I'll look at that. And she said there are some other things to listen to that try to help. So she said something about some app that you can listen to. It's called Headspace or something like that. She said where they have like techniques for being able to fall asleep when you can't fall asleep or something. So I may end up potentially having to try that out sometimes and see if that works, because I can't keep doing this where I like some days I sleep really well and then like the next time I go to sleep then it's just like I can't fall asleep. And then I end up staying up. Like last night, I was up till 5 o'clock in the morning, and then I'm like, "Yeah, let me see if I can try to go to bed now." And of course, I was able to go to sleep just fine. But then when my alarm went off at like 7, I'm like, "Oh God!" I'm like, "I can't sleep on just 1 hour." Then I was like, "Well, let me just wake up. I'll set it for another hour." So I ended up having to wake up at 8, which is not what I wanted to do, but it's what I ended up having to do so I could at least get some amount of sleep. I hate that. Absolutely hate that. And it's all because my mind, like, I wasn't even thinking about anything bad, actually. My mind was wandering last night because I was thinking about the stocks. That was actually one thing that kept coming in my head because I started reading those. I went to that one Wall Street subreddit or whatever, and they were talking about. I saw people in there pushing for. Hey, invest in AMC. Hey, invest in BlackBerry. We're gonna pump these things up or whatever. And so I was like, damn it. Then I was like, well, now I got to go I need to go get some more money into my TD Ameritrade account so I could actually invest some more money, because all the money I had there currently was already invested in. Well, most of it was invested in stuff. So I was like, damn it, I need to go get more money. So then I transferred more money, and then something happened in my PayPal account where it tried to take money from one of my bank accounts, but that bank account didn't have money in it. So then it was like, hey, you need to transfer money to your PayPal account. And I did that. And it's been like a week, like almost 7 full days. And I don't think it may have finally went through today, but it had been 7 full days and it hadn't transferred the money to my PayPal account to fix the money they paid. And I'm like, how the hell does that take 7 days? That's absurd. And then because of that, there was something that was trying to get charged to my account that ended up a monthly subscription that ended up getting canceled because it's like, hey, we can't charge your account because you don't have any money in there. So then that kind of screwed me on something like that. So I was really irritated by that, but I'm just like, well, whatever. So yeah, so I had just stupid things going through my head last night. I'm just like, oh, and I got to do this and that, and let me check this, let me check that. It's just, that's where my head goes sometimes at night, as I start thinking about just like all the different things I got to do or want to do. Like, oh, I got to clean my office and clean the house. And then then I was thinking about that girl a little bit, of course, because, just the natural excitement of that, with that going, just after one day going pretty good. But, it's something interesting and relevant. So it's something to think about. Okay, let's cut that off. That's what she said. I hope this stuff turns out good. I'm gonna be so irritated if it tastes like trash. I'll still eat it though if it tastes bad. You better believe that. I will eat this even if it tastes bad, and that's what he said. Oh boy. My head's in the gutter right now. I think it's because it's late and I'm tired. That's where my mind goes. But I can't wait for the date next week. That's gonna be really fun. I'm really looking forward to that. Couldn't come soon enough, man. It couldn't come soon enough because it's something to do to get out of the house, and hopefully we can enjoy each other's company. some more, and everyone's still excited after Wednesday, and everyone's still happy, and it's still fresh and new, and kind of feel the same way and all that stuff. So hoping that'll turn out good. All right, so I have slightly over 4 cups of potatoes, but I don't think it'll matter. I mean, you can never have too much potatoes in soup, can you? No, you can't. Look, you can never have too much potatoes in soup. Well, you can if you don't have enough room in your crock pot. Where it overfills. It's like, dude, you got too many potatoes in this mug. So the only thing I left out of this recipe was it mentioned something about tomato sauce, and I'm like, no, dude, why the hell would I want that in my soup? I've never done anything like that before. It sounds gross. So I didn't include tomato sauce, but I'll include the wine and some of the other like seasonings, but not tomato sauce. I feel like that is just weird. Oh man, now my head hurts. I got a headache, a little minor headache. All right, well that's all the potatoes. So that's all the potatoes I needed. Unfortunately, I didn't need the whole bag. Thank God. Thank God I need to like do all these. Plus, I actually have 3 left over, so maybe I can make maybe I can do fried potatoes one morning or something, and I don't know, figure something out. Maybe for breakfast one day. Now I've got everything prepped. I can't believe I almost forgot the potatoes. Like, how do you forget to put potatoes in your beef soup? Bruh. If I wanted to have rice in the cover, I could probably put that in there. That would probably add some, I don't know, some texture or something. I don't know. An hour and a half. That was a long time to prep. I'm pretty sure they didn't say it was going to take that long to prep. So the only other things I'm going to add to the soup as well is so I've got a bag of, well, I'm going to add just, it's like a cup of this stuff, but I've got a bag of sweet corn, so it gives it a little flavor. And then I'll add some green beans in that thing, and then I've got 2 bags of the white pearl onions. These are, in my opinion, the best onions for soup. The pearl onions are amazing, and you get them frozen because when they're frozen, they actually there's normally like a little like film or shell kind of thing around them if you don't buy them frozen, and you have to like peel it off, so you're not eating like the skin basically, and so the frozen ones don't have the skin on them already, so it saves you the trouble of having to peel skin off the onions. So I literally just learned that today, so I'm not no expert in anything like that. I just happened to read about it and I was like, oh well, that's kind of neat. So I looked for frozen ones and bought 2 bags of that. That way I'll have plenty of onions in there. So those things are really good. But yeah, all right, I got everything done, so I'm gonna go to bed. 10:30 plus because I gotta wake up early. I gotta run on the treadmill, take my shower, maybe clean the kitchen, make some coffee, and then I don't know, see what happens from there, and then eventually stream. So, but thank you guys for anyone who's still here. I haven't really seen anyone. Oh wait, the chat wasn't moving. What the hell? I was wondering. I didn't see anyone talking. The chat was scrolled all the way. You guys were saying a bunch of stuff. I didn't even see what you were saying. Corvette. Wait, it's been an hour and you haven't even started the soup. No, I'm gonna do the soup tomorrow, Mike. So the soup basically, crock pot. So I'm just gonna throw it in here I'll throw it in there in the morning at like 8. Yeah, well, yeah, about 8. Because then Actually, maybe even earlier than that, maybe 7. So it's gonna be on low for 10 hours, and that way the beef. So you just spend an hour cutting. Yeah, basically it's just an hour and a half doing food prep. And well, I browned the beef too, though, so that took some time too. That took probably a bit of time. So I browned the beef so that way it's all cooked and everything. And again, so tomorrow I just have to. I'll wake up and then when I'm ready to get it going, I'll just dump in my beef broth, and then I'll dump in all the ingredients I just cut up, just dump it all in there, and then hit the thing to make it go to 10 hours. Microwave the beef, simple. Ew, that's gross. Slide to the left, slide to the right. One hop this time. Anyways, slow cooking brings out the best flavor stews and whatnot are perfect. Yeah. Yeah, so actually, what I'm thinking of doing tomorrow possibly is I might go to the other grocery store and buy stuff for chili. And then that way, when I'm done with my soup, then I'm just gonna make chili. And then like chili, I can eat for days because it's just me. So like I can literally make. I usually make enough for two, like the recipe times two, and then I have it for like a whole, maybe like 3, 4 days. So I can eat it for lunch and for dinner for multiple days, and it's something easy. You just heat it up and it's good to go. And that'll be the same with the soup, right? I could freeze it and reheat it, or choose some other way. Damn, now I'm getting really hungry. I can never get sick of chili. I know, right? But I mean, the only time I would say yes is in the summer, though. Like for us, because I mean, it gets warm. So I mean, I don't exactly want to be eating chili when it's like 90 degrees outside. Finna make some soup now. No, you're not. Mike's like, yeah, I got my Progresso. I got my can of Progresso. I'm gonna pop that in the microwave and watch it take me 30 minutes. Stop it. No, this is beef stew, man. I'm making enough for like 12 servings. So it'll be like, in theory, it should be enough to last me like 4 or 5 days, possibly, depending upon how much I eat every day. So we'll see. But yeah. So I'll let you guys know how it comes out. Well, probably Sunday or in Discord or something tomorrow night when I actually eat it. So it'll be cooking all day. So, all right, guys. Well, that is all. That's all for now. So I'll be streaming in the morning. Like I said, I'm thinking I'll do like a Super Bowl sim. I'm not really sure because I'm not really sure what else to do. I've been trying to look for games on Game Pass to see if there's something I'd really be interested in playing that's got like a story or something involved, but I haven't really seen anything that's like really that appealing. So I'll have to look again to see if there's something. Or I can play Political Farmville, but like that's kind of like that's not. I don't really feel like that entertaining for everyone. Online Madden, no, dude. I can't remember the last time I've actually played Madden. Like honestly, it was last year sometime. I don't play Madden at all. I played Ultimate Team when Madden first came out because it was like new and exciting and fresh, but then I get bored of it real quick because it's not entertaining. If they brought back where you can do multiplayer co-op against the AI, then I would play again. That would be the only way they'll get me back to playing that online. But I will not play against players because people learn exploits and cheats and stuff like that, whereas the AI is more programmatic and predictable and whatnot. Gordon Ramsay's still the best. That's fine. I don't care. Like I never said I was. I never said I was competing with him. What game were we talking about? I was talking about Madden. All right. Well, so I'll catch you guys pay to win. No, not really. Actually, people can spend hundreds of dollars opening up packs in that game and still never get anything. So you're better than Gordon? No, you're not. No, you're not. I'm sorry, Mike. You keep telling yourself that. If that's what it takes for you to get motivated, then, more power to you, Mike. If that's what it takes for you to stay motivated, sure. You bought a new game the other night called Detroit Become Human. What? What happened to Gordon Ramsay being the best? I don't know. You stuff chicken into a waffle. How about you stuff a waffle into the chicken? Now that seems more likely. Or how about you stuff a waffle inside of a turkey? How about you stuff a waffle inside of a turkey? And you have waffle stuffing. See? Genius right here. Waffle and a chicken, are you mad? Yes, just a bit. All right, guys. Anyways, I'm gonna go so I can get to bed. So thank you guys for everyone who stopped by again tonight. Appreciate it very much. Be on the lookout for some type of stream tomorrow morning. See ya. Yes, bye-bye.